Donald Trump is pushing for 50-year mortgages in America. Now, on paper, this makes sense. You pay less per month, which means that houses are more affordable, which means that more people can live in these houses. But when you actually dive a bit deeper into it, you start to realize how this could ruin the housing market forever, especially the UK. Currently, I'm a site manager building 52 new houses in the UK, and today I'm going to talk about how Trump's new-ish policy could completely ruin the housing market forever. You're really going to want to hear this. It might blow your mind. So I think the benefit of everyone, we should go all the way back to the beginning. So after World War II, Roosevelt introduced a 30-year mortgage to improve house ownership once again. After the World War, everyone was poor, everyone was struggling, and 30-year mortgages was a way that people could own property once again, get on the property ladder, start kickstarting their life once again after the war. And it worked out very well for that time period. I mean, even today, 90% of Americans have a 30-year mortgage. It is one of the most popular mortgage payment durations out there in the world right now. And it's so popular because it works for so many people. The common way of looking at it is if you want a £500,000 house with 6% interest and a 20% down payment upfront cost, you're going to be paying around £2,400 per month as a mortgage every month for 30 years. So for most people, that's realistic. However, in the housing crisis we're in right now, Trump has introduced a 50-year mortgage. Now, in theory, this makes sense because you increase the duration that you need to spend on the mortgage, which means that each month you are reducing the cost, right? So on average, for a £400,000 house, a 50-year mortgage saves around £300 a month compared to a 30-year mortgage. Now, this makes houses 34% more affordable. Now, on paper, on a piece of paper, that makes sense. But the reality is, it doesn't really make sense. Let me just explain. But before just start, if you are enjoying the video so far, please consider subscribing because it means more than you can imagine, and the bigger the channel gets, the better the videos become. Thank you. You see, as a builder, as a site manager, building 52 new houses, I think I see the other side to this that a lot of people don't see, which is that new builds have a lot of warranties. In the UK, we have warranties. In America, you have warranties. And these warranties guarantee that within a certain time period, there shouldn't be any problems with the house, with the new build that you are living in. So, for example, the roof trusses that we're installing on site at the moment have a 30-year warranty attached to them. So if I bought that house tomorrow and 25 years from now, there is a leak, not a leak, but if there is a structural damage in that roof, or the roof tiles are cracking because there's movement, then I would be able to get covered for someone else to come out and fix it because there's a warranty on it. The manufacturer is telling me that there is a 30-year guarantee that there should be nothing wrong with that roof truss once it is installed. Now, we have this not just for the roof trusses, but we have this for the roof coverings, for the windows, for the boilers. Now, in theory, this idea is great because it means if I buy a house tomorrow and the structural integrity of the roof moves and it warps and it cracks and it loses its structural integrity, I'm able to get compensation for that, and the manufacturer is held liable to that, which is great. But now, with this idea of a 50-year mortgage, here is when it gets interesting, right? Because now, your loan, your mortgage on the house lasts longer than the warranties of the house. Which means that if you buy a new build tomorrow that was built last week and you've got 25 years on, you've got a 25-year warranty on your roof trusses, and you've got a 20-year warranty on your structural frame, and you've got a 25 warranty on your steel frame of the house, but your mortgage is 50 years long, then you will be acceptable to any issues after that duration has ended. So you can just start to think about how much money you could be spending in the long run if these things don't fall in your favor. If you buy a poorly built house And after 35 years, the structural integrity of your roof goes, and your steel frame goes, and you have cold bridging, then you've got damp, and then you've got moisture, and then you've got cracks in your wall because the foundation isn't good, and you haven't got warranties on that. You're not only paying the mortgage, you are now paying all the defects that come with it because you are under a 50-year warranty. Now, the 30-year warranty that everyone, 90% of Americans have nowadays, it makes sense because the warranties of the house that you're living in are in line with each other. You've got a 30-year warranty on your roof trusses, on your steel frame, you've got a 30-year mortgage. That makes sense. But now you've got a 25, 30-year warranty on your roof trusses and you've got a 50-year mortgage. Can you start to see the imbalance that this is causing? The consequences of this are going to be detrimental. Genuinely. This isn't good. Loads of people like to talk about new builds in the UK and how they're so bad. And all over the world we have contractors and construction workers building houses that just aren't to a good quality. Now, when we have building control, when we have the government, when we have local authorities come in to inspect our work and they provide warranties for new home owners, it's a positive thing because it means that builders and construction workers have to live up to a certain standard in order to sell the house and make money themselves, which is great. That is a great system to work by. But now it's starting to get a little bit out of hand, and I think you can agree with me on this. Now, what's truly fascinating is that the reality is banks want to make money. They want to make sure that a house keeps its value for more than 10 years. But for a builder, for a contractor, for a manufacturer, for a factory that are building roof trusses, the only thing they care about is profit. The only thing that they care about is making sure that that timber frame is okay for 25 years. And after that point, they don't care because they're not acceptable to any damages after the 25-year period. The reality is the way builders see business is that they build for speed. They don't build for longevity. And nowadays, I think we all can agree that we have been so cost-driven. We have been so profit-driven for so long. The quality of houses that we're all living in are just completely dropping because we're trying to be as cost effective as possible. Construction workers, construction companies are trying to make as much money as possible, and we're the ones suffering. We're the ones that have to pay the extra cost after the 25-year warranty on the new builds, on the poorly made new builds. It's not good. It's really not good. From a perspective of a site manager, if we're starting to get 50-year mortgages around the world, I mean, we're already seeing in some places 35, 40-year mortgages in the UK and elsewhere as well in different countries. If we are having these mortgages, if we are spending this much time within a house, the average family stays in their house for 12 and a half years, and the average mortgage is 30 years. But now we're starting to see 50-year mortgages around the place. Then the span of the houses, the quality of the houses that we're building, they have to live up to that standard as well. And we're not there. We're nowhere near there. We want to mass produce these houses. We want to put them up. We want to put people in them, which is great and that's positive. But the houses need to start being higher quality if we're providing 50-year mortgages. And that is the standpoint of a site manager and the builder working in the UK building 52 new houses. If you did enjoy the video, please like and subscribe because I'm a small channel and it means so much to me. And I'll see you in the next one. Take care.